Ron and Christina here. We're going to take a look at Thursday's ninth and feature race. It's 1 mile and 1/16. It's an allowance optional claimer for filly 3-year-olds. And there's a horse in here making its return, and that's the number 4, Rosalind, is making her sophomore debut with blinkers added. She had an impressive but very, very disappointing 2-year-old season. She was close in a lot of races, including the Breeders' Cup juvenile fillies.
And that gives me a lot of confidence to come in here and to put her on top in this spot. If you look back at the Breeders' Cup juvenile fillies, she finished behind a couple of fillies named She's a Tiger, Riantonia. Well, both of these fillies went on to be up for the championship, for the 2-year-old championship. Now, Riantonia, she did earn the victory that day in the Breeders' Cup juvenile fillies, but She's a Tiger was the one who earned the 2-year-old title at the end of the year. Very, very nice horses, very nice competition, and she's just been keeping the best company, and I think that she should return back with as the class of the field. I look for her to come back a winner.
Yeah, some of those races, as we mentioned, the juvenile filly, she was second. She was third in the Pocahontas, a grade 2, and she was also second in the grade 1 Alcibiades. So she's been right there, and I think the blinkers are going to help. Horse I put in the second spot on the ticket was the 7 Birdmaker, beating a length in the Goldenrod at Churchill back on November 30th, grade 2 event, and I think she should be ready to offer best. Finishing second here, I think that performance she did, that stamina-enhancing performance, is going to move her forward, and I think she'll be right there on the ticket.
You know, both of these fillies, number 4 Rosalind and number 7 Birdmaker, these are the kinds that we're gonna look down in May and find in the lineup for the Kentucky Oaks. And I had a chance to speak to Ian Wilkes on that day that she ran a very, very good second, and he was not displeased with that effort. He thought that was a good effort for her, coming back off of that layoff. Ian doesn't have them cranked usually off the bench. He looks for this filly to move forward. I think she's a classy filly, and she's going to be one that we're going to be seeing later. The only horse that I worry about in this field, and you always have to worry when Todd Pletcher has a horse in here, that's number 5 In Tune. She's a 3-year-old filly by Unbridled Song. She won her debut, but Ron, she's got the speed. I don't see a whole lot of other speed in here so far.
It's part of the rules here. You have to mention Todd Pletcher, and that last race was given a little boost when the second place finisher, Whomping Willow, came back to win her next start. So for Thursday afternoon, one fantastic race. This is stakes caliber competition. Ron and Christina.